our metropolises of the highest. Right? And they had huge advanced technology. They had water coming to their houses. Yeah, they had MPSA coming to clean up the works. Okay, and they're very highly. So they already had a very highly organized political system. That's my point. In India, all right. Then later they declined, and Indo-Aryans from Iran, yeah, fair-skinned people came, all right, and they came and sat on the darker Bhumiputras, which we call the Dravidians. The South Indians today, they are Dravidian. The North Indian, we call them Aryan, yeah, because they came from Iran. Actually, basically, that's it. All right. And those of you, when you go to a Mahayana temple, you will see the Buddha images always have a swastika on the chest. Have you noticed that? And also at the door and the entrance, you have a swastika. Yeah? Where else have you seen a swastika? Okay, right. What does that mean? Don't tell anybody. Either the Buddha was Chinese or Hitler was Chinese. Neither of the two. There's a very important sign. It's actually the sign of the sun. The sun with the rays stylized forms the swastika. Alright? And they believe they were descended from the sun, therefore they were superior. It's all working towards politics. I haven't forgotten my topic. The Aryans thought because they were fair-skinned, yeah, because they were fair-skinned and better looking, they were superior to the Dravidians who were dark-skinned. But the Dravidians were far more advanced in terms of technology than they were. Okay? The Dravidians moved south. Anyway, the combination of the Aryans from Iran and the Dravidians, the local, they had a clash and they settled down into what are called four varna. Actually, the word is varna, which is the Indian word for caste. There were the fair-skinned Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and the dark-skinned people were called Shudras. To explain that, they said when God created man, God created from his mouth, he created the Brahmins, who were the teachers. Alright, because they can talk. Alright? Then from his arms came the warriors. The Buddha belonged to the warrior clan, so that they could be administrators. Then from his legs came the business people. Alright? And from his feet, to serve all, that's why they are black, to serve all the other three castes came the Shudras. And this is how God created man, which is not true at all. Now let me tell you the true story. The one in the Bible is also not true. The one I'm telling you now is the true one. One day, God decided he wanted to make man, but God didn't know how to start. Okay? So he thought. Then what he did was he went to giant supermarket and he bought one bag of tepung. Okay, flour. Then he mixed some water with the flour and then he made it into the shape of a man. Okay? Then he put it in the oven. Okay? He put it in there, but God didn't know how to make people, so he left it in the oven for too long. When it came out, it was all burnt black. Alright? And God looked at it and said, ugh, all black. These will be the Indians. Okay? Then he put it in and he pulled it out too quick. When he pulled it out too quick, they were all half-baked, all white. He said, ugh, these are the Chinese. But by this time, God knew exactly how much time, so he put it in and he waited just right, came out, nice smell, brown color. He said, Uncle Vijaya. So, that's a true story. Now, because of this, now I told you how the Brahmins cooked up this story, and I say cooked up because the Buddha certainly didn't accept this. It's got to do with politics, that all people are equal. Now remember I told you the swastika. Now the Brahmins said, we are the noble people, we are born noble, therefore we are Aryan. This is our symbol. Okay. The Buddha said, no. There is no such thing as Brahma making these four people. All people are born equal. This is 2,500 years ago, the Buddha, who was being trained as a monarch, stands up and says, all people are born equal. Alright? But he says this, there are Brahmins who kill, who steal, who sleep with other people's wives. There are Vaishyas who do that. There are Brahmins who kill. There are Vaishyas who kill. There are Brahmins who are good. There are Vaishyas who are good. Okay? In our society we can say there are good Malays and there are the other kind of Malays. There are good Chinese and there are the other kind of Chinese. So how can you say you are born as a race to be more intelligent or whatever? The Buddha says that by birth is not one a Brahmin. One is not a Brahmin by birth. Brahmin means noble one. But by the way you act, you become noble. How do you act? Eightfold path. Now we have the chakra there, the wheel, and it has got 8 parts, and that is what? Perfect understanding, perfect thought, perfect speech, action, livelihood, mindfulness, concentration, and concentration. So you get your 8. Right? You follow those 8, you become a perfect being. Anybody can become a perfect being if he follows this. Now, when Mahayana developed, Mahayana took that. The Buddha said, you are not born a Brahmin. You become a Brahmin, no matter who your father or your mother is. But to do that, you follow the Noble Eightfold Path. Theravada, we took the wheel. When Mahayana evolved, you can see the chakra is, the plus is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4 legs. 8. You got that? And it goes round and round. So the swastika, oh, by the way, swastika is not a German word, it's an Indian word. Su astika. Su, macam perkataan suka, is good. Su. Asti, to be good. Yeah? Ka, because it's an object, it's a noun. So swastika means to be well and happy. Sawadika. Okay? Right. So, anyway, to come back, now, so that's what the Buddha said. But long before the Buddha said that, the Brahmins then developed what is called the Code of Manu. He said, first of all, because this is how you organize your society. This is politics. How do you organize your society? There are 4 classes of people. The job of the teachers and the priests is 1. The job of the administrators 1. The job of the business people 1. The job of the laborers is 1. You organize according to that. When you are born as a laborer, you die as a laborer, your children will all be laborers. You are born as a Brahmin, you live and die as a Brahmin. Society was organized in that way. Women were told that your job is to stay in the house. Your job, women, actually Manu says this, women are made for children. Women are made for children. You have only one function, make babies. Alright? 1. They should not love independence. A girl child, when she's a child, she's under the care of her father. When she